Welcome to the quilt bonnet tutorial where I show you how to make your very own quilt bonnet in 2 different ways with any materials that you want. Isn't she so cute? So I'm going to show you 2 different ways I make my bonnets. One is how I make my bonnet with regular material like this and with a blanket or quilt. You're going to cut out the bonnet pattern. Look at the little bee. Okay, I'm going to show you the blanket way first because it is the quickest and easiest. So you're going to trace your pattern onto your quilt, and when it says cut to front facing, that just means that you flip the pattern and cut the same one in the opposite direction. And this is what your pieces should look like, and we're not going to line them because it has really good insulation material on the inside, and the lining is already super cute. Now we're going to zigzag stitch or serge the head going like this. Just the edges, taking nothing off. And then we're also going to zigzag stitch the edges of the top piece. And here is what that looks like. So clean, so pretty. Now you can skip to timestamp sewing the bonnet. To get sewing, I'm going to now show you how I assemble my other bonnet. So I'm going to make a bonnet out of this cotton material and this tapestry that I believe was a table runner. I'm going to cut 2 of these, and a trick is you can just fold your fabric in half and cut 1, giving us our 2 opposite facing or front facing pieces. All right, I can barely fit my bonnet top piece onto this tapestry piece, but I think I got it. Okay, so now we have our top pieces cut out. So because this is a thin cotton, I'm going to spray adhesive a quilt layer under this. You can use quilt scraps, a plain quilted material from the craft store. It's going to look like this. And since this is a very thick material already, I'm just going to line it. So now I'm going to cut out lining for each piece. Now that we have our lining, we are ready to spray adhesive it all together. So we are going to lightly spray the quilt pieces. Looks like this. Place your top cotton pieces on. We're going to flip them over, lightly spray again, and then put our lining on. Now I'm going to lightly spray the back of the top piece and then put the lining on. And now we're going to iron the pieces, front and back. Cut off any excess using our top piece as the guide. Now we are going to zigzag stitch or serge the very edges going this way. This is the front of the bonnet, by the way, right here, facing front. So we're going to serge around the head edges right here, and then we're going to serge the edges of the top pieces. And this is what that looks like. Zigzag stitch or serging, doesn't matter, personal preference. So now we are ready to sew our bonnet together, and from here on out, both ways are sewn exactly the same. Okay, so a way to sew the bonnet without getting confused is to lay it out like this, okay? You're going to have your top piece in the middle with the thicker piece on the left, and then you're going to have your pieces with the front facing away from each other. So this is the back of the head. Just set it up just like that, okay? And then we're going to flip the bonnet piece to where the lining is facing us, and the thick side is still on the left. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pull this over to the left and line it up to the top corner piece, just like that. And then we're going to sew at about 1/2 inch. Anywhere from 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch will be fine, but I typically do about in between 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And we're going to start sewing right here, and then we're just going to maneuver this piece all the way down until we get to the bottom. And you can just hold it like this, move it to your sewing machine, backstitch and sew, and this is what it looks like. And then you're just going to kind of use your hands to move and line up for the curve. Okay, now that we're done with that, this is what you have. This is what you pull off of the machine. And what I do is I just kind of like keep it like this, like a box. And then I take the other piece and I just flip it over. And you're going to do the exact same thing to the other side. And you want all of your front pieces to be kind of facing each other, all match up, like the inside of a box. You want it all to be matching. So I'm just going to do the exact same thing. And this is what it looks like on my machine. Also, like working with any quilt or blanket or odd material, if you find that that the quilt is too short, just try to pull it and scrunch it to where it lines up. Pleat it if you have to, whether it's too long or too short. Just do whatever you have to do to line it up. So in this case, I am going to just be like just slightly pleating one of the pieces. Actually, I don't have to do that. I'm just going to pull this one down, stretch it, and then that'll do the trick. And this is what it looks like. And this is what our other one looks like. And then we're going to turn them inside out or right side in. Now we are going to bias tape our face edges. You can buy bias tape in your color of choice, or you can make your own, which is really easy and really fun. Essentially, this is what it looks like. You're going to start on the bottom front edge corner. You just open up your bias tape like this, and you fit your edge in and try to get it to go into the very edge, and then you're just going to sew this on the very outer edge all the way around to the other side. So I sewed my bias on, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on this one. And this is a fun tip for sewing the bias onto the neck. You take your bias, this is 24 inches of bias, find the middle, pin it onto the middle of the back of your bonnet, and then pin it right here as well, the side that you're going to be sewing from. I cut the ends of my bias with zigzag scissors to keep it from fraying. And now we are ready to sew the bias on. This is what it looks like. We're going to go all the way right here to the end, and we're going to backstitch and sew this outer edge together. Looks like this. And then when you get to the bonnet, you're going to unpin, and you're going to put the bonnet piece inside of the bias and just keep sewing. Then when you get about here and you're to the middle of the back of your bonnet, you're going to do the same exact thing. Just put your bonnet inside of the bias and keep sewing. We're just going to kind of stretch it to make it as straight as we can. Put the bonnet in the bias and keep sewing all the way down to the very end where we backstitch. And this is what it looks like when it is all done. And now you have your precious bonnets. A tip to make the bonnet larger is to use as little seam allowance as possible when you're sewing. And if you want to make the bonnet smaller, use just a little bit more seam allowance when sewing. Easy peasy. Hope you like it.